Hey guys, I'm S and I'm taking you on my conversion journey. I want to talk about something that's of course controversial, but it's something that I'm so passionate about and I love talking about it because it needs to be spoken about. And I've been watching a lot of feminism videos lately and I couldn't wait to record something about it with you, for you guys actually. So I'm not for the modern feminist movement right now. I used to be, and when I was involved in it, it led me down a very, very dark path. I wasn't happy. That was probably the lowest point in my life where I wasn't happy. I was completely lost, and it was during my prime years. All your years are prime. But early 20s is of course your prime years. You're beautiful, you're young, and you think that time won't catch up to you, but it does. And then next thing you know, you're looking back, regretting all the things you've done and are wishing that you've listened to your religious Christian mother. But here I am, 29, converting to Judaism, and I have nothing but respect for religious women because of the values they bring to the family. And I stand 100% behind that, and I've always believed that. I just had a point in my life where I was just not following it and was completely, my judgment was clouded, and I wasn't representing what I believe in wholeheartedly. So the Tanakh and the Talmud all have different roles for both genders, for men and women. And it's not to say that men are more important than women or women's roles are more important than men. They're equal, they're different. Men and women are different, but we are equal. We complement each other. And without each other, we wouldn't be able to build a strong unit together. There are many dangers with modern feminism. One of the main things is that many women are selfish. It's all about them, all about what they want and their needs, and they are completely ignoring the needs of a man. And one day I do want to be married, obviously, and I do want to have children. And my priorities from that point on will be to be a wife and to provide for my husband, to submit to my husband, and to also be a mother. And those traits and those beliefs aren't held high in modern feminism. Women are taught to just work, marry careers, and worry about this stuff later. And later comes and then it's too late. Money isn't everything. And there are many women walking around with a mate that are thriving in their careers, which I think is beautiful. But once they get there, they realize that a part of them is missing. They're missing that nurturing aspect. They're missing something significant in their life, which is motherhood, which is their life partner. And it becomes increasingly difficult to find as you do become older. Religious women understand their role and understand their purpose in life. And when I look at my mother, who has been a religious Christian, and I talk about her a lot because she is the perfect role model for me and my sisters, but some of us have chosen different paths in life. I have some sisters who are very, very feminist, who are marrying careers, who are 34 marrying careers, 35 marrying careers. Some who are even married and are are still in that mindset where they don't have to serve a husband, they don't have to submit to their husbands, they can do whatever they want. And these are the examples they're setting for their family and for their future children to see. And I think that's wrong. I think that's not the way to bring happiness in a home. And it's a dangerous thing that modern feminism is teaching us. My mother, no matter what happened in the house, she always made sure my father was fed. She made sure that she was on my father's side no matter what. She never left his side. Divorce was never spoken about in our house. And she trusts her religion to carry through to her family and through her marriage. And they're still married almost 40 years now. And this is not to say that every marriage and every relationship you have is going to be this like happy, glamorous thing all the time. It's hard work. It's hard work to make your sole priority being a wife and being a mother. And this is why a lot of women are running away from that. But it is the most fulfilling in life. And only a set, it's esoteric a bit, I guess. Only a few will understand how significant this is in life. What I see today in this feminist movement is over and over that I could do it, I don't need a man, and I'm like, I'm not with that at all. There are things that I will never do that I think is a man's job, and there are things that I love doing that I don't think men should be doing. And the roles are assigned for a reason. They've been like this forever for a reason. And that's because they are proven to work. When a man leads, he leads the family to success, to happiness. He gives the family the ultimate protection. This man's purpose in life is to lay his life on the line to protect you and your children. Why would you settle for anything less than that? And your role as a woman is to make sure that the home is at peace, to make sure you are educating your children and being the perfect example for your children. So I'm seeing how Judaism relates to a lot of my own beliefs on how femininity and the roles of a traditional woman play in the Jewish household. I hope I said that correctly. As I learn more about the Jewish culture, I see that the woman has a special place in the home, and it can't be adjusted, it can't be altered in any way, because it'll shake the family in a way that doesn't bring peace. I think I would fail in this life if I don't fulfill my purpose as a woman to bring a child into this world, or to marry a man and create a family that is traditional and living by the Jewish faith. I think modern feminism is teaching women to hate being a woman, hate cooking, hate cleaning, hate being beautiful and sexy and loving and caring and nurturing. I don't see a place for that in my life, because I embrace those aspects all the way. And it saddens me because when I look back and during the dark phase in my life, when I went through that really clouded phase where I was all over the place, I didn't have any direction or purpose, and I was just kind of living life by the seat of my pants. Like, whatever I want to do is what I want to do. Nobody's gonna tell me anything. I don't need a man type attitude. Well, I never actually said that. I never actually said I don't need a man. I just carried myself like I didn't need it. And I had this huge masculine energy on me all the time. And I just wasn't aware what I was bringing, the energy I was bringing out into the world. And I was self-centered. I was selfieing all the way. I just wasn't paying attention to time, because time was running out. Time is running out, you know? And I realized that as I continued to chase a career, I wasn't happy. I don't need money to define me. And I don't need a high valued career to define my worth or to give me social status in life. I'm not in competition with anyone. Like, I realized that after I was just completely lost in life. I was just like, you know what, something isn't right. Like, why am I going after all these careers? Why am I, I'm doing what the modern feminists are saying. Like, I don't need a man. Like, I don't need these things. Why do I feel so unhappy? And that's because I wasn't following a religion. I wasn't following my natural instinct as a woman. I wanted to be home. I want to be home as a woman. I want to provide for my family, and I want to cater to my family. But it's a shame that you can't say that out loud. You can't say that to people who aren't traditional or don't have a traditional mindset. You're seen as someone who's not contributing to society, or you're seen as someone who's just a waste of space or lazy. I've heard that homemakers are lazy, which is crazy. These are some of the most hardworking women ever. It's scary that we live in a world now where career is everything and family is second. Family is last. I completely reject the whole modern feminist idea. And in Judaism, there is a role that women do play. And I'm gonna play it the best I can. I think I'll be great at it. So what do you think about feminism today? Do you think that I'm being dramatic? Or do you think that women should stop and really analyze what's really going on in their life and why they aren't as happy as their mothers or their grandmothers, and why they aren't married, why women are in their 30s unmarried, unhappy, without children? It's almost, I had a coworker say, she's 31, beautiful girl, and she said that, of course I'm looking for a man, but it's corny to say that I'm looking for like a man or a husband. And I was like, corny to say? I would expect you to say that at your age. I'm 29 and I'm like, I want a husband, I want children. Like, why are you being shamed, or why should you feel like it's the wrong thing to say? And I'm saying right now, I'm not afraid to say anything on this channel, as you guys can tell. But this modern feminism is the wrong way to go, wrong direction to go. Holding traditional religious values can bring you such happiness, the ultimate happiness, which is family. Creating your own family. Like, I can't wait for the day that I have a husband, I'm cooking and cleaning for, I will love that man to the day I die and thank him for bringing me such beautiful children and the greatest blessing, which is a family to raise. So, modern feminism is a lie. Don't fall for it. Shalom.